Hey boo, and welcome home to Revolution. So today we are doing a pick a card reading for you, and this pick a card topic is how are you being remembered? Okay, so you have three options: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. The timestamps of all these piles will be given in the description box below as well as in the pinned comment. Okay, so I will see you in your pile, my love. Peace. Okay, so pile 1, the first download that I got for you was that if you used to like hang out with people who used to do things with you, for example, like the way that you used to get pleasure in life is maybe by smoking or by drinking with your friends or smoking with your friends. Take it how it relates, right, with you. But it seems that whoever it is that you used to spend time with, like they could be people who you used to smoke up with, chill with, relax with casually and things like that, and they were habituated to have you in that certain circle with them whenever they did that. These people are really like missing you, like they feel like you have like betrayed them because you quit on some bad habits or you are trying to quit a bad habit. These people like are quite pissed at you because like they feel that like whatever journey you're on, it's not going to help you, or you are not going to be able to sustain it because you always come back or you always quit and then you start again. Like you don't have that willpower to be able to completely quit whatever it is that you have quit. Okay, so that's the first download that I got from a specific person, whoever this is, or a group of people, a group of friends who you used to hang out with, and they're really pissed that that you are not hanging out with them anymore because they are still in the same habits that you have quit now. Okay, so you are being remembered as someone who has less willpower. Okay, you are being remembered as someone who quits easily or doesn't follow through on promises. Okay, some people are remembering you in that negative light per se, right? And that's because they hold a grudge, because how dare you leave them and how dare you take away your, I'm hearing you were like the entertaining one in the group, and so your entertainment is gone, and now it's like they are left with dealing with their own demons here, and their demons are coming out to play and they want to play with you now, like they want to hold a grudge against you. So that's a very specific download, pile 1, okay, for someone here. Now, how are you being remembered? So I feel like people who have done you wrong, pile 1, people who have not been nice to you, who have seen your generosity and kindness and who were not nice to you even though you were so kind to them, these people are finally realizing the brunt of their mistakes. Okay, some of these people could also be literally crying over you, crying over the things that you had to go through when they turned their back against you. Okay, yeah, I feel like they know now that they should have been there with you during those times when you were alone, when you were battling your own demons alone, like that they should have been there with you. And these could be like family members, or these could be people who are really close to you, I feel. Even your ex, like this could be an ex as well. Okay, like they're finally, once you have decided that you have walked away from this person, or you're not treating this person the same way that you used to, right? It's like how you're being remembered is that like you left a scar on them. Okay, but not the bad kind of scar. It's like a scar which only like you are able to heal. So okay, interesting. So this is like you didn't leave a scar, but they had scars from the past. Okay, and then you came in in their life and you tried to be the healer, you tried to heal them, you tried to give them love despite their scars, right? And they rejected that, or they took advantage of that, or they took that for granted, right? And now that they don't have it, it's like there is this great personal sorrow that they are going through, where they feel that like they shouldn't have done that, right? And now they feel that you have left a scar as well. So it's like it's like a vicious cycle that these people are in, where no matter what, like people always hurt them, or people always do wrong by them, or people always like abandon them or scar them or hurt them, right? So they are in a vicious cycle, and so that's why they are remembering you as somebody who left a scar on them. Okay, for others here, who is remembering you. Okay, let's get more cards here because I'm just channeling off of that one card, and I can go on and on, trust me. Okay, but let's see. Spirit, give me more. How is pile 1 being remembered right now? Okay, caught a case. Interesting. Let's get all the cards. Okay, so Spirit, tap me into how is pile 1 being remembered. This is giving me like an intense case of like someone feels that they will pass away soon, and that they want to be with you, they want you to be next to them, or they want to spend more quality time with you because they miss your laughter, they miss the energy that you brought in their life. Okay, but this person also regrets how they treated you while they are like, you know, thriving in life, and you know, they mistreated you or they didn't give you the time of the day. And now that they're growing old, maybe they criticized you as well, and now that they're growing old, it's like they feel that you were the only person who had their back, or you were the only person who they could count on, and they rejected you, or they rejected your help, or something like that. Okay, we have wasting time. Interesting. And we have ego here. And one more, Spirit, from this deck. How is pile 1 being remembered? We have an offer. Okay. At the bottom of the deck we have blocker. Okay, so how you are being remembered as somebody who always took care of people when they needed it. You know, you were always this Mr. or Miss Fix-It, right? Like you were always this doctor to their traumas, or you were the therapist to their mental health issues. Like you are being remembered as someone who always took care of things whenever needed. You know, you were the medicine to their, or you were the antidote to their poison, right? You were the solution to their problems, and they couldn't see it. Like it was always hidden in plain sight. But it's like when you leave is when they realize this. Okay, they know that now you see them as a waste of time, or no matter if you go back to them, that they would be in their ego, or they would not open up to you. Like you have realized that instead of wasting your time in trying to fix and help others, you need to take that time and effort and put it into yourself, you know, put it into your health. Like with the doctor here, like put it into your health, your craft, put it into your skills, put it into your own life, right? Rather than focusing on fixing everyone else, why not fix yourself? Like that's what you realized. And I feel like these people are now realizing that they were too much in their ego when they had you, and now that you're gone, they are in their ego for even opening up and telling you that they wish they could have been there, because it's a big hit to their ego to apologize, right? It's shameful how they treated you. It's a shame on them. They're ashamed about it. So how you are being remembered is someone who wasted a lot of time on these people, even though you were not getting anything in return out of it. And they were in their ego while you were doing that. While you were being selfless, they were being selfish, right? And you kept offering them your cup. You kept offering them your love. You kept trying your best. I'm getting here. Like you gave your best to these people, or whoever this person is. You gave your best to the point that now that you are gone, now they are crying over you. Now they are feeling the remorse. Now they are feeling that they shouldn't have done what they are doing, right? So that's coming through very strongly. Let's get more on this. Okay, Spirit, give me more on this. Pile 1. How is pile 1 being remembered? We have Neptune dreams. So people are definitely seeing you in their dreams currently. Okay, let's get more. Okay, we have 9th house, seeking. Okay, so you are being remembered as someone who had a vivid imagination, okay, who was very, very self-sacrificing to people. You are being remembered as someone who idealized people, okay? You idealized people that never deserved that. Like, you idealized people and you gave them the benefit of the doubt again and again, even though they did not deserve it, because they were in their ego every time you were giving them an offer, because they had not healed from their past wounds. So they thought of you as someone who is just going to scar them like the rest of them. So these are people with victim mentality, victim consciousness. They never get out of it, and so either they choose the evil path or they choose the self-sacrificing and overly giving path, right? And sometimes that also comes from a space of manipulation, right? Emotional manipulation at that. So you are being remembered as someone who they had really fun times with. I'm hearing like you used to make them laugh a lot, or you were like the entertaining one. I keep hearing you were the entertaining one. Like you were the fun in their life. Like you were the fun, you were the joy, okay? Like if their life is 100% dark black, like jet black, right? You were that shimmer of light, that was peeking through in their life and calling them into the light. Like, come out, come play with me. Like, life is so beautiful. Life can be beautiful if we can just be there for each other in that regard, right? And you did extend your offer to the best of your ability, but they were in their ego and they kept playing with you. So now they remember how you used to be this person who also like followed your dreams no matter what they are. Like if you believed in something, you followed it, okay? Like you idealized even your own beliefs, right? And you were seeking after what it is that fulfilled you. Like you are being remembered as someone who never gave up on your dreams, or you don't give up on your dreams, okay? You are being remembered as someone who has a higher capacity of love than anybody else that these people have come across, okay? Whoever this is in your life, I feel like they feel that the level of love that you brought into their life, that they cannot even think of replacing it, or they have tried to replace it, but they haven't been able to replace your love, okay? They have been seeking for that, but you keep coming back in their dreams. Every time they are seeking for something, you keep popping up in their mind. Like they are obsessed with you. Like how you are being remembered is that like they don't go a day without thinking about you, okay? Interesting. We have second house assets. Give me more spirit on pile 1. How is pile 1 being remembered? We have moon, feelings. Yeah, people are in their feelings about you. Pile yeah, we have Gemini, butterfly as well. You could be a Gemini, okay? You could be a Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus, Cancer, okay? But how you're being remembered is someone who, like I said, could have been very generous with your money as well, or with your assets as well. Like for example, if somebody wanted to stay back at your place and they didn't have a place to go back to, you would invite them. You would be like, please come over and please stay here, and it's like you took care of people when they were going through the ups and downs within their feelings, okay? But they were being two-sided with you. Like they were being split personality with you, okay? Because yeah, they needed to heal their split personality. We have Gemini and we have healing. So they had to heal their split personality with you. They had the opportunity to rebel against whatever was holding them back from this healing, okay? And use this opportunity with you to heal their emotions, to heal the way that they saw their life, their dreams, to heal the way that they see adventure and they see life itself, to liberate themselves spiritually as well, because there's a lot of spirituality coming through here. So you are being remembered as someone who always gave them like spiritual or philosophical advice, okay? You are being remembered as someone who also like had them under some, like people also, some of the past lovers or maybe a current crush as well, could see you as someone who put a spell on them. Like they can't stop thinking about you, they can't stop obsessing about you, okay? Like you get people in their feelings, literally. How you are being remembered is that, because there was a quote there which says that, like I had read a quote which says that people forget how you speak to them, but people cannot forget how you make them feel, right? There was some kind of a quote like that, and that's what I'm getting for you, pile 1, is you made them feel welcome, you made them feel cared for, you made them feel hospitable, you made them feel like when they had a headache, you had the solution for the headache. When they were going through some health issues, you had an open apartment for them to welcome them into your apartment. Like, and they wasted your time because they didn't believe in you, they didn't trust you, they didn't have faith in you at that point. But now that you have gone, now they are in their feelings about like how much you helped them, how much you opened their mind up to new concepts, to new philosophies, to new forms of spirituality, or to letting go of their ego at times, like they thought that you were just like uttering some words that you had researched about and that you don't care about these things, you also are two-faced just like them. They felt like that, like you could be a Gemini, they could have felt that like you were just two-faced like them. But no, you were helping them grow their wings just like you have, within both your light and your shadow. Look at this, that's your energy, you are integrated in your light and your shadow. Okay, so you know what your shadow abilities are, you know what your light abilities are, and you are in balance of them. You are not hurting people with your shadow, you are not manipulating people with your light, or over sacrificing yourself with the light anymore. Like you had to learn that as well, right? You had to heal yourself as well, right? So I feel like that's what people want your healing now. Okay, people are remembering every time they lied to you, every time they were in their ego and they were keeping things from you, they were manipulating you every time you extended your offer and they were held back because of their own insecurities. Okay, they are realizing that was the biggest mistake of their life, and there is a lot of sorrow over losing out on this connection with you. Okay, and they want to come back, they want to extend an offer now, but they are still in their ego. Their ego is telling them that if they come back to you, that they will have to show their shame to you, they will have to be very vulnerable with you about what they did, that they know they did, that they shouldn't have done, and that is triggering their ego. Okay, so they would rather cry from a distance than approach you and tell you what you mean to them, because then that will also give you power over them, and that also triggers their ego. So ego is such a tricky thing, right, Pahalwan? Like literally, ego is such a tricky thing. And I feel like with this book here, these people felt like they read you like a book, but then you showed them a side of you that can also cut them off if they are abusing your love for them. They didn't expect that to happen. Like they didn't expect you to go from codependent to interdependent or independent. They didn't expect that switch from you. Okay, so how you're being remembered is someone that got away, someone that got away from them. Okay, and you're being remembered very highly though. Like from distance, people genuinely wish the best for you. Like they wish, like some people even cry about what you have been through in life, and that they couldn't be there to be with you, to support you during that time, and you still came out so beautiful. Like they are astonished, they are also healing because of your journey, just by watching you do things that people would not be able to do alone, and you did it alone. Like your healing, you did it alone. I'm hearing you healed yourself alone. This is something that these people cry about often. Okay, because they were not there with you when they should have been there. I'm hearing since your childhood. With Gemini energy, that's your childhood energy. So there was some trauma, some childhood trauma that you had to heal alone, and they were not with you when the trauma happened. They did not support you after the trauma. They did not tell you what you should do after the trauma has happened. Nothing. And they know this about themselves. Okay, and they know that you have become this beautiful Aquarius energy, which is the radical. Now you are the rebel. Okay, now you rebel against anything that is not healing you or is not helping you and is not giving you the growth that you require in your life. Okay, Beautiful, my love. So let's see. Anything else, Spirit, you want to say about pile one? Anything else? How is pile one being remembered? So pile one, you are being remembered as someone who is very energetic. Okay, you're being remembered as someone who always brought the vitality within a group. You are being, again, with the cigarette here. Okay, someone quit cigarette here for real. Okay, or somebody quit smoking up or substances or something like that, where you used to hang out with a certain group and now you don't. Okay, and so you're being remembered as someone who was so giving, who was so kind, and yet these friends were also at times quite bullish of you or quite demeaning of you at times, yeah. You are also being remembered as someone who, like I said, was quite energetic, was lively, did bring a lot of light into situations where there was a lot of darkness. Like, that's who you are. You light up the room, you light up the space, you light up the friend group, you light up the family. Like, you are the light of that family. You're the diamond, I'm hearing. Okay, the diamond as well. Interesting. We have 10 of wands. Let's see, is it in upright reverse? Yeah, it is in reverse. So 10 of wands reverse. Let's get one last card. Okay, we have king of wands reversed. Let's see if this wants to fall upright. Yeah, this is upright. Okay, so how you're being remembered, pile one, is that the person who was the light in their life, was the sunshine in their life, has now retracted their light to themselves and is giving that light to themselves, and you're also being remembered as someone who always motivated people out of difficult situations. You always made people feel lighter about their burdens. You always told them that if you feel too burdened, if you feel too stressed, if you feel too down, call me. I'm gonna take you for this movie, I'm gonna take you for this drive, we are gonna go and have an ice cream, or we are gonna go for dinner and we're gonna talk about it, and then the next day we are going to an amusement park and we're gonna have fun. Like, you are the person that would always bring positivity into anything negative within these people's lives. Okay, yeah, like, now your voice is like echoing in their mind with this mic here on his face, on his mouth, literally, right? It's like now whatever you had said is being echoed in their mind, and when you used to say these things, they never heard it, or they never took it as a gift from the universe. They never took it as you being a blessing from the divine or from God or from whatever it is that you believe in. They didn't believe that you were a gift to them. Okay, and now that you're gone, it's like you are irreplaceable. That's how they are seeing this. Okay, that's how you're being remembered. Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile one. Thank you so much for tuning in, my love. And you could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Very strong Aries, Leo, Sag is coming through in this reading as well, my love. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you resonated with this. Okay, and also you're being very highly remembered at your workspace. If you're a boss, people think very highly of you. Okay, they love you as a boss. They love you as a boss. Okay, so there is that as well. Okay, so thank you so much, pile one, for tuning in, my love, and peace. Hi, my love, pile two, my boo. Okay, so let's tap into your reading. So the first message that I'm getting of how you are being remembered right now, pile two, is definitely that your family is remembering you very highly. Okay, your family is very proud of what you have accomplished, I'm hearing. Okay, your family is very proud of what you are accomplishing. Your family also has a lot of high belief and faith in you. Okay, some of you are being recommended to do, in case you have any family problems, you are being recommended to like give offerings to your ancestors. Okay, because your ancestors are your backing. Like, they are going to back you and support you once you have a reciprocal relationship with them, and that can only happen through spells and alchemy, right? So I would definitely recommend you to check out my Patreon Alchemist tier and my Superhuman tier. Both those tiers have spells in them related to ancestors, okay, and a lot of different spells as well. But if you're going through any family issues, that is, okay. But regarding how you're being remembered, I feel like you are being remembered as someone who is very protective of your family, who takes care of your family, or who is here to like take your family name to the next level, I'm hearing, okay? Like you are not here to like play around, okay? I'm hearing you're very serious about what you do for work, and you're growing steadily at a beautiful steady pace, I'm hearing. You are being remembered as someone who works really hard but also knows how to work smart, okay? I'm hearing something about party hard as well. Interesting. What the heck are these downloads? So you work hard and then you party hard as well, okay? You are being remembered as someone like that, okay? So give me more spirit on this for pile 2. How is pile 2 being remembered, spirit? I feel like there could have been a family member that you recently helped, or a family member has been asking you for your help. It's because they look up to you, okay? Even though they seem like maybe they are elder than you, or maybe they have more age on you than on them, right? They have more, basically they're elder, okay? Even if they are elder to you in age, they still come to you for guidance or for knowledge or for certain tips and tricks or whatever. It's because they highly look up to you, they love you, and I'm hearing there's some sort of guilt within them for how they misunderstood you in the past, and they want to make up for that. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Interesting downloads coming in for you. Pile 2. So you're being highly remembered. Like your people are proud of you, or especially your family. Like this is your family, totally. Okay. Missing you, thinking of very highly of you. Yeah. We have into you. Exactly, my love. Okay. I feel like people think very highly of you in the sense where whenever they remember you, like they remember how positive you make them feel, okay? And how much of an amazing vibe you have. Like every time they meet you, every time they talk to you, they learn about something new, something uplifting in their life that they can add in their life, okay? For example, if you met a family member, right? And maybe you met for lunch, right? And you just were discussing something with your family member, and then suddenly you tell them that you have been changing your lifestyle to more natural methods, where in the past you used to use these fabrics for your clothes, but now you're using this fabric because it makes you feel comfortable, but it's also good for your cells in your body, etc. Like you have a lot of knowledge about like different aspects of your life that your family appreciates. Like they feel that without you they would not be able to evolve or be able to learn new things or add new things to their routines that would help them, that would level them up, that would heal them, okay? So you're like a very positive, like you bring a lot of positive vibrations, whenever your family meets you and talks to you, like they feel like their aura has been boosted, or like they feel like, I don't know how to describe this, like they feel like they are protected, like they are safe. Yeah, like they're safe, like they feel a bubble of safety around them, like that if they would help you and assist you, or if they would take your guidance and assistance, that they would benefit in life, like they would level up in life, that because they feel that you have a lot of positive karma, you have a lot of good karma, okay? Because you are a person of strong morality, you are a person of strong integrity, you don't hurt, harm, injure anybody in life, okay? Like you are not that kind of a person, you're very work oriented, work focused, work driven, and your family sees that, like they see that. There could be some family members who feel jealous of that as well, like damn it, because it's like you don't have to do much to get a lot done, or like you work smarter, even though you do work hard, but hard work happens behind closed doors, and when they see you, they feel like your work is effortless, like you don't have to work too hard, and that's why they feel like you're very lucky, but you're not. You work really hard just like everyone, okay? But it seems like you get things very easily, or you're very lucky in that sense, okay? We have bad karma. Interesting. Pile 2. How are you being remembered? Okay, you are being remembered as someone that if people do you wrong in any way, shape or form, if people come close to you and then they do you wrong, if people make you believe that they love you, but internally they hate you. If people take you for granted, take your love for granted, take your advice for granted, take your positivity for granted, take your love for them for granted, take your good chemistry with them for granted, take your positive vibes towards them for granted, and they try to, I'm hearing someone could have tried to swap their bad karma with you and take your good karma for them. This is, I'm hearing karma swapping. This is the first time I'm hearing it. Okay, somebody could have tried to do this and now they are receiving bad karma for that. So it's like, how you are being remembered is, if someone tries to hurt you or your loved ones or people that you care about or love, like they are going to receive bad karma. And it's like instantly, I'm hearing, it's not going to happen later, it's going to happen in this life, it's not going to happen in next life, it's going to happen in this life. Like, you are not to be played with. Yeah, carless. With bad karma and carless, somebody could be facing car problems or vehicle problems or issues with movement. Okay, so moving their body. Somebody could be facing arthritis, I'm hearing, or some kind of body damage, because they took your love for granted, because they took your advice and your kindness for granted and took advantage of your kindness. So people remember you as someone who they are scared to also do wrong, because I'm hearing you have already been through a lot of bad karma also. Like, you have had to clear a lot of bad karma from a very early age in your life. So it's like, if someone tries to bring any bad karma to you now, after you went through all of that at such an early age, right? It's like people feel that they might literally go to hell, or their place in hell will be reserved for the rest of eternity, or something like that. Like, they're terrified of hurting you. So how you're being remembered is that they're terrified of hurting you. Okay, because you've been through enough in life and you are in your lane. Like, you don't try to hurt, harm, injure others, right? Very interesting. Okay, we have crying over you. Yeah, some of you could be coming from pile 1 as well. Okay, let me get one more. And we have threatening. Oh my god. So there could have been people in your past, could have been from your family, who could have threatened you, and you could have cried because of this person. This person could have been violent, abusive, dominant, controlling. Could be a parent, could be a sibling, could be an uncle, an aunt, who, take it how it relates with you. In-laws. Okay, at the bottom again we have cardless, by the way. This person could literally own a gun or secretly own a gun, and you know about this. Or this person could have threatened you with a gun if you didn't listen to them, or threatened you with a weapon, or they could have been violent and abusive towards you. This person, whoever this is, they are receiving karma. So this person could have been someone you were really close to. Okay, could be a family member, could be an ex as well. Okay, but this is someone who you have cried to. This is someone who you have maybe begged for love, pleaded for love. This is someone who was into you at one point, where every time something wrong happened in their life, they came to you, they cried to you, they complained to you, right? But when you cried, when you were going through something tough, they threatened you, or like, if you cried, they got triggered. Like, they wanted to beat you when you cried, or they wanted to abuse you when you cried, or they saw your crying as an acting thing, or like you were acting, but you were genuinely crying. You were going through something like really harsh in your life, maybe due to them itself, and they didn't want to accept this. They pretended to be into you only to threaten you when you got emotional, and they are receiving bad karma now. Okay, and when it comes to anything regarding their family or their whatever they call close to them, whatever they are into, everything related to that is crumbling. So everything that they were attached to, that they would get emotional about, that they would cry if they lose that thing, that person, that place, that money, that job, that opportunity, whatever it is that they would cry about, because they were emotionally attached to that object or that thing is being taken away from them. Okay, that is their bad karma. So how you're being remembered is that you are the reason why this is happening to them. Okay, so this is particularly an abusive personality I'm picking up. Hold on, pile 2. So let's get more on this situation. How is pile 2 being remembered, Spirit? We have Virgo, the Alchemist, we have Square Challenge. Yeah, someone that challenged your power and your authority, or someone who thought that you were challenging their power or authority, who got triggered at you. We have Sagittarius in reverse. At the bottom of the deck we have Gemini, Butterfly, and the new bottom of the deck we have Healing. Okay. So you see how the messages got split here? Like, there is one part of your family who is so proud of you, maybe for dealing with another family member who is like this. Okay, so one part of the family is guilty that they could not protect you from another family member who has been like this. How you are being remembered is that you had to deal with a very threatening, abusive, violent, criminal personality within the family. But at the same time, now this family who could not support you while this person was abusive towards you, now this part of the family is seeing how this person is receiving bad karma for what they did to you, and they are terrified to even come close to you or next to you, because they know that if they do you harm or do you dirty, that they will not be spared by the universe. Like, universe will not spare them. Okay, like somehow they see you as this alchemist, like this supernatural being. How you are being remembered is like you are someone who turns your pain into power. You turn your shitty situations in your life into greatness in your life. Like, that's who you are to your family. Okay, and that you don't mind challenging powerful people. Like, even though initially you could have cried to this person who was threatening to you, eventually you became a threat to this person. So this person thought that they could basically make you feel like you are a victim and that you need to submit to their power. You need to submit to their authority. You need to submit to their mental capacity to do things because you are a dud or you don't know what it is that they know. Okay, and you should follow their lead and their orders. And it was like blind leading the blind, and you knew that, right? But at the same time, because you cared for them so much and you loved them so much, you were like, okay, fine, let's see what happens. But then they kept crashing and burning it. Okay, so I'm hearing proof is in the pudding. Like, your family knows that it's because they hurt you that now they are crashing and burning. No matter what they touch does not turn into anything fruitful. In fact, they are declining, I'm hearing. Okay, so the same things that this person made fun of in the past, because they had so much money and wealth, they made fun of poor people or people who had to do things to struggle for money. Now this person is having to struggle for money and do the same things that they were laughing at towards other people, right? And so how you are being remembered is someone who is like on their level or even beyond their level, obviously, right? Because it's like you took their torment, you took their torture, and you still haven't become them. And that is the biggest win that your family is proud of you about. Like, you didn't become this person, you took your power back, you took it as a challenge that this person was creating trauma and pain in your life, and you alchemized it. You took it as an adventure in your life. Like, okay, this is how you want to challenge me? Let's go, bad karma. That's what's going to kick your butt eventually. I don't have to take things in my hand. All I have control of is my life, my emotions, my feelings, my thoughts, and I'm going to take them and I'm going to focus them on my power, on where I can channel my greatness, my success, right? And that's what you did, and now you're winning and this person is losing, and your family is seeing that, and they are proud of you and they are terrified of you at the same time, because they also cannot take advantage of you this time, because they know what happens to people who take advantage of you. It's real-time broadcasting, like live streaming to them what happens when people F with you. That's how you're being remembered. Okay, like, you are a challenge. You don't mind challenging authority anymore. Like, you have so much power within you that it's like you have enough darkness within you now than you did before. In the past, you didn't have that level of darkness that was required to survive in this world. but due to this person, like thanks to this person a little bit partially, that now you have your power back, because you were giving your power away to them, and now you realize that that power was never belonging with them, it was belonging with you, and you took your power back, right? And now you're being remembered as this powerhouse, literally, okay, who is extremely intense, very passionate, okay? You can be secretive when it is required. You could be secretive about your love life, about your career. You could be secretive about how much money you make or what you have been doing, like how are you making your money. You could be very secretive about these things, and you let people assume what it is that they want to assume about your life. You don't give a crap. As long as you make your money, as long as you get food on the table for yourself and your loved ones, you're cool with that. You don't give a damn about other people's opinions anymore. That's how you're being viewed. Like, god damn it, Pile 2, you're a rock star, you know that, right? Like I'm seeing like a rock star literally, but I'm seeing like a metalhead. I don't know why I'm seeing a metalhead right now. You could be like a metalhead, like, you know, but you're an amazing, awesome person, okay? Because metalheads also are very misunderstood. Every metalhead you see, you're like, oh my god, that's a dark, intense person, that must be like a criminal, or I don't know, people have stereotypes about other people, right? And I feel like you have always been misunderstood in life, right? But people are now realizing not to F with you, not to crap on your name in any way, okay? Because you will show them who is the real snake here, okay? Or I'm hearing who is the real dragon here. So it's like a dragon versus snake energy. Like, these people are snakes and you're the dragon. Like, is there even a competition here? Can there be a competition? No. Because you leveled 1,000,000 times above them. Like, that's what happened with the Scorpio energy, right? Eagle is literally an evolution of a snake. Is it believable though? No. But both those archetypes belong to Scorpio. So now, from snake, you have transformed into an eagle, and people cannot make out what the heck is going on. How did you do that? Okay? And your evolution is into a dragon. Like, that's what I'm hearing, okay? From eagle to dragon as well. So you are being remembered as someone who people are terrified of, okay? People are afraid to approach you. People are afraid to challenge you, challenge your authority, challenge your power, because you will challenge them back. You will get receipts for what it is that you're speaking, because you have a lot of morality, integrity in you, okay? You're not going to be someone who like manipulates and hides facts in order to win in life. Like, you don't have to do that, okay? Because you're not that insecure, I heard, okay? Interesting. Okay, interesting. So let's get 3 more cards for you from the tarot deck. How is Pile 2 being remembered right now, Spirit? We have 8 of Pentacles reverse. How is King of Pentacles? How is Pile 2 being remembered, Spirit? We have Empress. Beautiful. So Pile 2, how you are being remembered is it's like you are being remembered as someone who doesn't even have to work, and you get money or something like that. Like, money is raining on you, pouring on you, and they don't know how it's happening, but they fear asking you about it. But then you are a King of Pentacles, like, you work really hard behind closed doors, okay? You want to live a luxurious life, you want to have a peaceful life, but at the same time you love the hustle, you love the bustle, okay? Like, you are an entrepreneur in your blood. Like, you have an entrepreneurial blood in you. Like, your family is so proud of you. Like, your family sees this in you. Your family sees your thirst for growth in life, like financial growth in life, stability in life, providing that stability and comfort to the people you love, to your mother, to your father, or to yourself, to your wife, to your husband. Take it how it relates with you, to your sibling, okay? Like, you're someone who is very fiercely loyal to the people that you love. That's how you're being remembered. You are being remembered as somebody who has very wise knowledge when it comes to money, assets, finances, okay? You transform people who are going through their pain into their power as well, okay? Yeah, and it's like it looks very effortless, Pile 2. It looks effortless, like you didn't have to do nothing to get so much, okay? Sometimes people are jealous of that. Sometimes people evil eye that. Sometimes people feel greedy. and want to take that away from you. That's why we were seeing that karma swapping, remember? Because that's your destiny, is to achieve a lot more without putting much effort. That's what I'm getting. Like, that's because you have been through a lot in life already, and this is your destiny. Nobody can take it from you. Nobody can take it from you. It's divinely ordained, and it's protected by the divine mother, I heard. Okay, nobody has the power to go against the divine mother. Nobody. Okay, nobody, or no spirit, or no entity, or no demon, or no other goddess, or no god, or nothing. We're talking about the divine mother here, from where all gods, goddesses, everything was born. Okay, that's where your protection comes from. And now people see it. Okay, how you're being remembered is that you are being remembered as someone who has been sent from the heavens to get this family right, to get their mentality right, to fix their mentality, to fix their poverty consciousness, I'm hearing, to fix how they see money and how they view money. So your success is going to be like, you can say your success is going to be like an example for them to know that money doesn't have to be a struggle, or money doesn't have to be scarce. Okay, they don't have to always think that money itself is an obstacle or a challenge, right? That's what you are setting an example for within your family, and your family already knows that you are going to reach the epitome of your success. Like, you are going to make your family proud. Like, they know this, like subconsciously, they can't say it, but they know it, okay, deep down, that the reason why you went through all that alone and they couldn't help you, or they didn't even help you, was because you were meant to reach another level that they cannot fathom. Like, they cannot fathom reaching that level. They know this. Okay, yeah. So that's what I have for you. You could be a Virgo, you could be a Scorpio, you could be Sagittarius, you could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, you could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. Okay, my love? So this is what I have for you, or these could be the family members who are thinking of you as well. Okay, so thank you so much, pile 2, for tuning in, my love, and peace. Pile 3, the first download that I got for you about how you are being remembered is that you don't take rejection to heart. Now, this is an interesting download I got, where how you're being remembered is that whenever you got rejected, okay, you didn't take it too seriously, or you didn't take it to heart, because I think somewhere deep down in your heart, you always know what you're worth. Okay, you always know what you deserve. Okay, and you have always known that there have been people who have been jealous of you in that regard. Okay, but you never give up, I'm hearing. So you are being remembered as someone who just doesn't give up. Like, you just don't give up. You do not give up no matter what. No matter in your career, in your relationships. Like, you are not somebody who will quit on someone. You will not give up on someone, even when the going gets tough, even when the tough gets going, whatever. Like, god damn it, you will not give up. Okay, and that is why you are heading into good fortune. So how you are being remembered is someone who's very fortunate in life, very lucky in life. Okay, you are at the right place at the right time, because you don't give up, I'm hearing. Okay, you don't give up on opportunities. So it's like people see themselves, whoever is seeing you like this, they see themselves as people who have missed a lot of opportunities. Okay, they don't stand up for themselves, they don't take risks in life, they don't challenge themselves. And how you are being remembered as someone who just doesn't take rejection to heart and keeps applying for that audition, keeps going for that job interview, keeps applying to different jobs if that job didn't accept you, keeps trying that business that has failed in the past, but twisting it with a new idea and trying it once again, keeps trying your musical career even though you have been rejected by record labels, or you have been, like, your song has not been appreciated by people because it's bringing so much soothing healing to your heart that you do this, right? So yeah, I feel like you are being remembered as someone who is very lucky, very fortunate, and you are a good luck charm to them. Like, they also feel that when you are in their life, that you are a good luck charm in their life. Okay, so give me more on this, spirit, for pile 3. How is pile 3 being remembered into you? Okay, so some of you could be coming from another pile here, pile 2. Okay, But let's see, how is pile 3 being remembered, Spirit? We have dirt digging, interesting. Dirt digging. We have bad reputation, okay. Oh my god, a lot of cards came out. Creativity, exactly, I told you. Okay, a lot of cards are coming out for you. Let's see. So we have moves in silence. We have clout hungry. We have hustling. So let's take just one more since one is missing here. Okay, in their head is in reverse. Cyber bully is here. Spirit, one more for pile 3. How is pile 3 being remembered? We have running. At the bottom we have in their head reversed. Yeah, you don't overthink things, I'm hearing, and play it out. Okay. So pile 3, how are you being remembered? Okay, first of all, you're being remembered very fondly. Okay, people, whoever, if you were dating someone in the past, your ex, right? They are missing the hugs that they used to give you. I'm hearing like random hugs that you used to give them, maybe from behind, like just hugging them, you know, suddenly and being like, I'm there with you. I'll be there with you through thick and thin. Okay. So they are remembering how much you never gave up on them at times, even though they wanted to give up on this connection, or or they could have done things to make you give up on this connection, but you still forgave them at times. Okay. So you are being remembered as someone who was very compassionate and very forgiving to them, towards them, and when they didn't even deserve it, I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah. You're also being remembered as someone who, when you get into relationships, like, you would ensure that you know the deepest parts about that person, or you would ask them about their past, their childhood trauma, or their relationship trauma with other people. Like, you would be someone who would be concerned about that, because you want to ensure that you don't press their pain points in such a way where it really hurts them or it traumatizes them once again. Like, you're very sensitive to their pain. That's how you're being remembered also. Okay. I feel like even if that person had a bad reputation, or that person was into things that was not good for them, like, you used to help them figure out what is causing that addiction, or what is the root cause behind why you're smoking in the first place, why you're drinking in the first place. Like, you were the person that would, like, go deep, you know, like dirt digging. It's giving me the energy of like really going deep into a person's psyche and digging into a person's psyche to figure out the root cause of why they do the things they do, right? That's because you were so into them. You wanted to uplift them. You wanted to make them positive, right? And you were extremely creative in doing that as well, right? And you didn't judge them even if they had a bad reputation. So people are remembering you like that. Okay. People think that you had a great reputation, or you still have a good reputation, and that even though they brought their bad reputation with them, that you didn't judge them. Okay. People are remembering you as extremely talented, extremely creative, to the point where people copy your style, copy your way of living, copy your way of talking. Okay. A lot of people stole your ideas, but you were still quite compassionate towards them. Okay. Like, you, at times it would trigger you as well. But then you remembered that there is something within their shadow that they haven't healed, which is causing them to be so insecure that they have to copy from you rather than dig into their own gems within their shadow to bring out their creativity, right? Because they didn't want to feel their pain. You feel your pain and you create art. They don't want to feel their pain, so they copy off of you, right? Because they don't have the balls to go deep into their pain and trauma and suffering to dig out the gems that are original to them, right? And they fear people's judgments, they fear people's rejection, they fear people's like, energy towards them, no matter what that energy could be, right? It could be negative, positive, whatever. They are scared of that. Okay. People are remembering you that at one point you were so into them that you would be like that for them. And now it's like you have started moving in silence. Okay. Now you move in silence. Now you could be working on your health in silence. You could be hustling in silence. Okay. You could be making it rain on yourself in silence. Okay, you could want to get famous but in silence, or you could want to be a popular loner in a sense, or you could want to have a different kind of fame where you are not really interesting, like you're not famous but you're rich, like interesting. Maybe that's the kind of rich that you want to become. Okay, and that's how you are being remembered, is that like there was a time when you used to be so open, such an open book, or you used to open up and you used to ask them and be their therapist and talk to them over a cigarette, and ask them to share their deepest shadows with you, their deepest traumas with you, and like emotionally be there for them. And now it's like you run away from that. Now it's like because you are focused on your work, your money, you're obsessed with your money. Okay, and somehow it's like that's making these people remember you as someone who only cared about the money eventually, and you didn't care about them. But obviously they are wrong, because when you cared about them, they stole from you. When you cared about them, they wanted to copy you and feed off of your energy and light and duplicate you and your personality and your creativity, right? Take every idea from you and call it theirs, right? So now you run from those people. Now you have realized that these people are not going to benefit me, they're not going to assist me, right? So I have to start moving in silence now. I have to start taking my power back. I have to make sure that whatever my goals are, whatever my talents and skills that I'm learning are, I don't share it with people until I've released it, or until I have like opened, until I have like come up with the idea, or because there's a lot of evil eye on me. Okay, that's how you could have changed the way that you think things. You're also afraid to open up to these people because somewhere you know that they will target your reputation, or they will like try to make up dirt on you so that you don't get famous, so that you don't get your goal, so that you don't that you have a lot of snakes around you because you are a lucky charm, you're a good fortune. So people are remembering you as someone who used to be very easy to manipulate. Okay, used to be very easy to take advantage of, easy to steal off of, copy off of, feed off of. But now it's like their validation doesn't matter to you, them being into you doesn't matter to you, them trying to threaten you about digging dirt on you doesn't matter to you, them trying to ruin your reputation also doesn't matter to you, because you're building a whole new reputation and secret by yourself, like, and nobody knows about this because this is protected by the divine. Okay. Damn, the tables have turned is how they are remembering you. Pile 3. Okay, so people are remembering you, and how you are being remembered is that you were someone who always picked people back up whenever they were going through something, and you would have a creative idea about what to do that day. Maybe let's go running and let's perspire and let's like kind of get rid of the negative thoughts through just running, going for a run on the beach. And that's how you will be able to heal from whatever it is that you're overthinking about, because empty mind is a devil's workshop, right? And you used to like be the uplifting presence in people's lives, right? And they copied that off of you, and they started imitating that with someone else. Like, this could be an ex who was with you, and whenever you did these therapy sessions with them, they understood how you questioned them and how you healed them, and they started to try to do this with someone else, and that backfired on them. I'm here. Okay, that backfired for them because the person that they were asking to fell so much in love with this person, and this person was a narcissist. So somewhere, even though they were getting that supply, this person who was so codependent and crying to this narcissist emotionally also started emotionally manipulating and threatening them. I'm hearing. Okay, your messages in pile 2 for sure. Okay, yeah, so let's see. I'm also seeing you bring flowers to people. So you used to like bring flowers to people, or you maybe gifted a lot of flowers to people on their birthdays, or you go for a run on the beach and people from the beach also remember you. Like, they remember your face when you pass by the flower shop or by the beach. Okay, yeah, let's get more on this. So we have Jupiter expansion. How is pile 3 being remembered, spirit? We have Mercury, communication. Yeah, like your communication expanded their brain and their mind is what I'm hearing. Okay, we have 6th house, craft. Interesting. So 2 mercurial houses here with the sign with the planet Mercury and the house that Mercury rules. Okay, so how are you being remembered? It's like you would do I'm hearing the dirty work for people, like not in the sense where you are doing the dirty work as in like you are doing criminal work or something. No, as in like, for example, if you were with the person and like you would do the things that they wouldn't want to do, like for example do the dishes or do the laundry, or like if whenever you were in relationships, like you took over the hard part of the relationship, you're being remembered for that. Okay, you are being remembered for someone who was always like very utilitarian is what I heard. Okay, utilitarian, yeah, that's what I heard. Very resourceful also. Okay, you are being remembered as always someone who brought a lot of positivity. Okay, a lot of positivity, a lot of optimism. Okay, you are being remembered as someone who was very well spoken, very could communicate very well. Okay, like they learned a lot from your communication style and your communication skills, but at the same time, like you are being remembered for your craft. So whatever it is that you do for work and the way that you do your work, and that's why you are earning the living that you are earning today, like it's very clear to people. Okay, it's very clear of how dedicated and how hardworking and how skilled you are at what you do. And your throat chakra with the communication is giving me this energy where like you're very smart with how you speak and communicate, but you're also very artistic and talented. Okay, like you have your ability to use your throat chakra in a lot of ways, also in business, maybe also in singing or in speaking and like motivating and things like that. Like you have your throat chakra that can expand to a lot of different levels. Okay, like doing so it's like you can do a lot of that, on a day-to-day basis at work, or you could speak for a living, right? And people feel like you are able to bring a lot of optimism, a lot of positivity into people's lives just by opening your mouth. Like you are gifted by the divine in that regard, and that's why you have good fortune on your side because of your voice. Okay, this is so beautiful, my love. Okay, some of you are being remembered as someone who's scared of rats, or this is me for sure. Okay, I'm terrified of rats. Okay, like I feel like people could like remember you screaming when you saw a rat, and they used to like be like, shh, I'm gonna fix this, and like they remember those times with you. Okay, they remember the times when you communicated with them, when you expanded their mind, their knowledge. Okay, before they stole from you, obviously. Okay, you are also being remembered as someone who doesn't give up. So when it comes to your weight loss journey, you did not give up. You are being remembered as someone who's also extremely creative, talented. You didn't give up on your workouts, on your fat loss journey. You don't give up on your money and going and hustling after the money, even though people are trying to ruin your reputation. Okay, you're very, very lucky to have been given the circumstances and opportunities that you have been given in life. So people remember you as being very, very lucky and fortunate as well. Okay, even if you have had to work really hard to get where you are at, people think you just got everything fallen onto your lap. So there is that as well. Pile 3. Okay, I feel like my sister could watch this pile as well. Okay, my sister could also watch this pile for some of you. Okay, pile 3. So that's what I have for you, my love. Thank you so much for choosing Revolution. Okay, check out my Patreon in the description box if you want to check out spells and how to do spells for money, for attracting abundance in your life, prosperity in your life, for attracting love and soulmate in your life, for attracting protection and cleansing in your life. Take it how it relates. Okay, road opening, etc. Everything, all spells are in my Patreon. Okay, you also have my exclusive prophetic tier where I upload pick a card readings 3 per month. Okay, on my Patreon. So if you like my pick a card readings, check out my Patreon as well. It's in the description box and pinned comment. Alright, so I will see you in my next reading, my love. Peace.